Get ready for the morning rush.
A quick wrap of your news and weather. We'll start with Kristen Curry.
Good morning. We'll start with our next big weather maker. Doesn't happen until the next few days. So for this afternoon, we've got nothing but sunshine. It is going to be cold out there, but we're not going to be looking at any of that significant wind that we got hit with yesterday. Adam?
As you get ready to head out the door, we're following the day's top local stories. We'll begin things with Catherine Mazzone.
Good morning, Adam. Happening today, a federal judge is set to see the latest report on APD's progress with reform. The independent monitor tasked with evaluating that progress put the report together and released it back in September. Concerns included 3 use of force instances, all involving the same 2 officers. Chief Gordon Eden told people back then officers were disciplined in these serious cases, but News 13 only found a verbal reprimand. It was 5 days later before one of those officers was suspended. However, APD has revamped their promotions. That's the question. Adam?
New this morning, CBS News reports President-elect Donald Trump has offered Alabama Senator Jeff Sessions the role of Attorney General. Also, multiple outlets reporting he's offered the CIA director job to Kansas Representative Mike Pompeo. This comes just a day after Trump offered the job of National Security Advisor to retired 3-star General Michael Flynn. No word on if Sessions, Pompeo, or Flynn have accepted those positions.
And this morning, we're waiting to hear from APD in the death of a man in southeast Albuquerque. APD rushed to 500 block of Valencia after a call reported hearing gunshots yesterday afternoon. Police say they found a man dead inside a home near Zuni and San Pedro. As soon as we hear more, we'll bring it to you here on KRQE.
The MDC guard acquitted of raping 3 inmates is no longer facing the remaining charges against him. They were dropped this week. Earlier this month, jurors found Tory Chambers not guilty of 3 counts of rape, but they couldn't come to a unanimous decision on 3 other charges, so a judge declared a mistrial. According to online court records, those remaining charges were dismissed on Monday. Chambers, still a sergeant at MDC.
This morning, one of the teens charged with the murder of an Albuquerque man knows he could spend up to 31 years locked up. Last year, police say Christopher Rodriguez and 5 other teens were out on a crime spree when one of them shot and killed Stephen Garrick. Rodriguez recently pleaded guilty to 9 lesser charges, and the rest were dropped. The teen who has confessed to actually pulling the trigger that night, Jeremiah King, set for trial January 9th.
On to this, police are investigating a shooting that left 1 person dead at a toddler's birthday party. It happened yesterday in Dyersburg, Tennessee. Police say 7 people were struck by gunfire, and according to neighbors, the 21-year-old woman killed is the mother of the 2-year-old birthday child. Neighbors believe the shooting was gang-related. Police are now searching for up to 3 people who they believe were responsible.
One local man is taking a silent stand for Standing Rock. Jose Garza Rodriguez has been fasting on and off ever since the protest began in Standing Rock. Since he can't be there all the time, Rodriguez says this is his way of supporting the protest against the Dakota Access Pipeline. Right now, he is on his way to North Dakota to deliver firewood and food. But once he returns home, the hunger strike will continue. Adam?
China's 6th manned spacecraft is back on Earth this morning after a successful landing at China's main landing site in Inner Mongolia. The spacecraft's mission was designed to conduct experiments related to medicine, physics, biology. The spacecraft is China's first manned space mission since 2013 and as part of the country's ongoing push into the space race.
Many across the state are experiencing their first freeze today after dangerously strong winds yesterday. The Albuquerque metro area is under a freeze warning until 9 this morning. This is the 3rd latest freeze on record. Those freezing temperatures do continue tonight. Some advice: make sure you have anti-freeze, cover your pipes, bring those pets inside, and be ready with a scraper and shovel, and keep flashlights and blankets handy. Kristen?
Today's Metro Threat Index up to a 3 only because of those cold temperatures we have out there now, and we'll slowly start to warm up, eventually hitting the 50s this afternoon. But other than the cool down, it's just the sunshine and the light winds we'll be talking about. Adam?
Soon, hundreds of hospitals around the nation could be using a new app developed by UNM's School of Medicine. As part of the Personal Alcohol Management System, or PalmZap, patients fill out a questionnaire about their drinking habits. Then the app helps gauge patients' alcohol use before a doctor appointment. It will also give patients advice on safe drinking. This app's currently being tested at UNM's Sandoval Regional Medical Center.
Hey, thanks, Adam. Let's take a look at your morning drive here. We do have a crash to talk about right there at I-25 heading northbound. We'll keep our eye on that. No other major incidents to tell you about.
The Lobos are moving on in the NCAA soccer tournament after a strong win over the Portland Pilots last night. The game ended up going into double overtime and would be decided by penalty kicks. Ford Parker would come in for keeper duty on the penalty kicks for the Lobos and deliver, stopping Portland short. The Lobos win in PK 6-5 and will head to 11 seed Washington for a showdown on Sunday.
This morning, a big happy birthday due for MICKEY. It's been 88 years since Mickey Mouse first appeared on Steamboat Willie. Fans, friends, and Disney parks around the world will celebrate the 88th birthday of the most famous mouse in the world. History has it that Walt Disney wife Lillian came up with it because she thought his original name, Mortimer, was too pompous.
Mortimer?
Sorry.
No.
Too pompous.
Interesting.
Mickey does kind of roll off the tongue a little easy. Happy 88! That's awesome.
And he doesn't look a day over 25, does he?
Nope. Looks great. All right, time now for the 5 facts.
At number 5 this morning, 2 once-stolen dogs are back with their owners this morning. The Hedricks had their truck stolen from a neighborhood near the petroglyphs with their 2 dogs, Mocha and Peña Blanca, still inside. Days after pleading for their return, a Good Samaritan found them wandering the Winrock parking lot and took them to an animal hospital. They found their microchips and called Sue Hedrick. Their truck's still missing, but that reunion sure was sweet.
Good news.
Number 4 now, a petition this morning to get the murder charges against 2 former APD officers dropped. Keith Sandy, Dominique Perez facing second-degree murder charges for the shooting death of James Boyd. The first trial ended in a hung jury. Now a Change.org petition is trying to convince new DA Raul Torres to dismiss the charges. Torres says a group of independent prosecutors will review this case.
Number 3 this morning, the Espanola School District's finances are now in the hands of the Public Education Department. The PED claims the school overspends, doesn't follow state law when awarding contracts, and gave the state several false financial reports. The state also says the district has hired people without background checks or licenses.
Number 2 now, this morning, cleanup and repairs begin. Strong winds ripped through the state, knocking down a traffic light in Santa Fe. There were fallen trees across the metro. Winds reached up to 94 miles per hour at the Sandia Peak. The local plumbing company says they've been running around nonstop for the past 24 hours trying to get people ready for the freezing temps overnight.
Brings us to number 1. We are down to freezing this morning here in the metro, and even this afternoon is going to be on the cool side in the low 50s. Overnight lows back below freezing here in the metro, so it'll be a cold start to our Saturday, but afternoon highs warming up through the weekend. Then comes Monday, where we're tracking our next big weather maker. This will bring back some low elevation rain and mountain snow to the state with overnight lows in the 30s, so we'll keep you updated on that.
We hope you'll join us on Fox New Mexico right after this. KRQE This Morning continues there. We're talking art by APS students and the silent auction underway where you can help them out.
Pretty neat. See you on the other side.